coffee slow, sit by the window alone. The street is quiet this morning, but your voice is still at home. I passed the corner we liked, the one with the old lamppost. I almost turned to look, like I'm hoping for what's lost. I keep thinking of you, even when I try not to. In the small, quiet moments that no one else would ever know, I keep thinking of you, and it catches me off guard. A memory, a laugh, a word that lingers in my heart. I scroll through old pictures and smile at what we were, the little things you did that I remember for sure. I walk past our favorite park, the bench still looks the same. I sit there just a minute, calling your name in vain. It's not loud, it's not screaming, just a weight I carry along. A soft, quiet aching hums like a song. I keep thinking of you, even when I tell myself no. Somewhere deep inside, I can't seem to let go. I keep thinking of you in every quiet space, in the songs, the streets, the coffee. I still see your face. I keep thinking of you, and it doesn't always hurt. It's just a shadow of us that time can't fully blur. I keep thinking of you. I remember that morning, you didn't say goodbye. I waved from the doorway and pretended not to cry. The coffee went cold on the table, like everything else did that day. I didn't fight or ask you to stay, I just watched you walk away. I let you go too soon, and I feel it every night, in quiet little moments when nothing else feels right. I let you go too soon, before I even knew how much I needed you, or how much I loved. Keep your old hoodie, even though it doesn't fit. Sometimes I put it on to feel you a little bit. I drive past your street and hope you won't be there, but part of me wishes I could turn back and care. It's not about regrets I say out loud, it's more like shadows in my chest. I didn't know the weight of goodbye until I felt the rest. I let you go too soon, and maybe I'll learn learn someday how to hold on differently before someone slips away. I let you go too soon, and it echoes in my mind, a quiet aching lesson that time can't rewind. I let you go too soon, but I still keep you near in small unspoken moments that no one else will hear. Drive past our old street, the houses look the same, but the laughter that filled them can't be found in your name. I pick up your old hoodie, it still smells like you. I fold it carefully, like I used to do. I miss who we were before the quiet came, before we let the small things turn into this pain. I miss who we were before the words ran dry, before the love we had faded into goodbye. I hear your song on the radio, and I almost call, but the phone stays in my hand and I hear nothing at all. I remember the little things, the coffee, the late night walks. Now they're just shadows of all the unspoken talks. It's not anger, it's not blame, just a soft ache in you, a longing for something that I can't get back to. I miss who we were, and I think that's okay. Even if time moves forward, some parts refuse to fade. And I miss who we were before the quiet came, before we let the small things turn into this pain. I miss who we were before the quiet came, before we let the small things turn into this pain. I miss who we were, and I'll carry it inside, a quiet, honest memory of when you were by my side. I still wake up on your side, even when I know you're gone. Your cup is in the kitchen sink, I don't wash it, just move on. Your jacket's on the chair again, I swear I meant to put it away, but it feels like if I touch it, you'll disappear for real this time. I still miss you in quiet ways I can't explain, like talking to myself at night and saying your name. I still miss you, but I don't let it show. I laugh when people ask me if I'm doing okay. I say I'm good. I take the long way home from work, past the street where we would walk. The light is always broken there, it flickers like the way we stopped. I hear your voice in little things, in songs I didn't used to like. Now I play them just to feel something close to you again. I don't cry like I thought I would, it's softer than that somehow. Just a weight I carry around that no one really sees. I got used to being alone, but not to missing you. That part never changed, it just got quieter. I still miss you and all the things I never say, like reaching for my phone at night then putting it away. I still miss you in ways that don't make sound. I'm learning how to live like this, but you're still around. I stand by the doorway, even though I know you're gone. The coat you left behind hangs quietly, holding on. I make the same coffee, the one you like the best. I sit at the table and pretend you might rest. I still wait sometimes, like you might walk through the door, like nothing changed at all and we're us once more. I still wait sometimes, even when I know it's wrong, but the heart remembers where it felt it belonged. Pass by the park bench where we carved our names. I trace them with my finger and feel those old flames. The street is empty now, but I move slow anyway, hoping for a shadow that won't come today. Because it's quiet and some habits remain. I still wait sometimes, and I think that's okay. A small part of me that hasn't gone away. I still wait sometimes when the night feels too long, when the city is sleeping, but I hear our song. I still wait some. the softest, smallest way. Because some pieces of us refuse to fade away. You said it in the hallway like it was nothing new, a quiet kind of promise I believe came from you. We stood there for a moment, not saying anything else, but I carried every word like it was something I could keep. I thought you meant it, the way you said my name, like it had a place to stay, like it wouldn't change. I thought you meant it when you said we'd be okay. Now I'm left with sentences that just faded away. I replay that conversation more times than I should, looking for a different tone, something I misunderstood. I pass by where it happened and slow down every time, like I might hear it again, and it'll sound more like mine. Maybe you believed it then, or maybe you just tried. Some words feel real in the moment, even if they don't survive. I don't blame you for leaving, I just wish I knew when it stopped meaning something, and when it stopped being true. I thought you meant it, and that's the part that stays. Not the way it ended, but how it felt those days. I thought you meant it, and I still hear it now, in the quiet of the night, and I don't know how. You left your shoes by the door, like you'd been back that night. I didn't move them for days, just turned off all the lights. Your voice is still in this room, and things you used to say, I catch myself answering you, then remember you're away. I thought you'd stay at least a little longer, long enough for me to learn how to be okay without you. I thought you'd stay, not just leave like that. Now I'm holding on to things, don't hold me back. There's a dent in your pillow still, I haven't fixed it yet. It feels like if I smooth it out, I'm choosing to forget. I I go through all our messages like there's something I missed, some small sign of warning. I could have held on to this. You didn't say forever, but I heard it anyway, in the way you looked at me like you weren't going away. I don't blame you for leaving, I just don't understand how something that felt so certain could slip out of my hands. I thought you'd stay through the quiet and the hard, through the days we said too much and the nights we said nothing. I thought you'd stay. Now it's just me here instead, learning how to live with words that keep repeating in my head. I thought you'd stay through the quiet and the hard, through the days we said too much and the nights we said nothing. I thought you'd stay. Now it's just me here instead, learning how to live with words that keep repeating in my head. I lingered by your doorway, hoping you'd look back. I stayed through the quiet, even when the light went black. I held on to your hand longer than I should, hoping that my stubborn heart could make it all good. I tried to stay, but the wind pulled you away. I stood in the silence, not knowing what to say. I tried to stay, even when it hurt inside. I carried all the almost, and the nights you weren't beside. I walked past our old park, the swings sway in the breeze. I close my eyes and imagine you're laughing next to me. Replay every moment where I could have done more, but some doors close quietly and some hearts ignore. It's not regret, not really, just a soft lingering ache, the part that wanted forever and the part that couldn't take. I tried to stay, but some things aren't ours to hold. the distance grow, and the story goes untold. I tried to stay, even when the night got long, even when the quiet whispered that I'd been holding wrong. I tried to stay, and I still feel the weight of all the nights I wanted you, but couldn't make you stay. I tried to hold the pieces of a love that slipped through, said the right words sometimes, but they never reached you. I stayed up too many nights, wondering what went wrong, counting all the quiet moments where I didn't belong. I wasn't enough, no matter how I tried. You needed more than I could give, and I just stood by. I wasn't enough, and it still hurts sometimes. The spaces I couldn't fill, the words I left behind. I see your face in my mind when the world gets too quiet. I replay the ways I failed, the things I didn't fight. I remember your laugh and the warmth of your hands. It makes it harder to accept that love slipped through my plans. I don't blame you for leaving or the life that you chose. I just can't shake this feeling of all I didn't show. I wasn't enough, but I hope you knew I gave everything I had, even if it wasn't true. I wasn't enough, but I'm learning to breathe, to live with the silence and the love I couldn't keep. I wasn't enough, and the nights still remind of the pieces of me that I left behind. Keep my hands in my pockets when I see you walk by. I smile like it's nothing, but I'm holding back inside. The things I wanted to say stayed stuck behind my lips. I guess you never noticed how much I let slip. I wish you knew all the little ways I care, the quiet nights I thought of you when you were never there. I wish I still think of your name, even when it's silent, even when I play the game. I passed by the cafe where we laughed once too long. I wanted to tell you then, but I never got it wrong. Now I walk past slowly, pretending I don't see. Every corner, every shadow reminds me of you and me. I don't send the messages, I don't call her right, but I carry all the words through every lonely night. I wish you knew that letting go was hard, not because I didn't try, but because you left your mark. I wish you knew all the ways I kept you near, in small quiet moments that no one else could hear. I wish you knew. I still remember it all, every smile, every glance, even when the silence falls. Make my bed, I make my coffee, pretend the mornings are fine, but your memory sits in the corner, quietly in my mind. I smile at people I see, laugh like I'm okay, but when the night falls softly, your shadow stays. I'm not over you, and I don't know if I'll be somewhere I can forget, or just learn to breathe. I'm not over you, even after all this time. Your name still lingers like a song without a rhyme. I walk past your favorite park, the bench is empty, the sky is gray. I can almost hear you laughing like you never went away. I keep all the little things that remind me of your hands, the coffee mug, the late night song, all the almost plans. I tell myself I'm moving on, but that's not really true. It's just a quiet kind of pain that keeps me close to you. I'm not over you, and maybe I never will. Some scars fade softly, some stay quiet and still. I'm not over you, even when I try to sleep. Your memory lingers, and I still feel it deep. I'm not over you, it's in the way I look around, in empty streets and quiet rooms, where your voice is the only sound. I'm not over you. I still pass by the corner store where we laughed until it closed. The air is empty now, and the streetlight barely glows. Your coffee cup still sits on the counter where you left it. I touch it sometimes and remember how we kept it. It was never the same after that quiet night when we smiled but didn't speak, and nothing felt right. It was never the same after the words we left unsaid, after the hands that held and then slowly let go instead. I hear our song on the radio, but it doesn't make me smile. It just reminds me softly that we were close for a while. I replay all the small things, the little jokes, the plans. They feel like fragile echoes slipping through my hands. I don't blame you or me, it just drifted away. Some things change quietly and they never find a way. It was never the same, but I still remember it all. The warmth, the light, the laughter before we hit the wall. It was never the same after the quiet came, and we held on to nothing that still carried your name. It was never the same after remember it all. The warmth, the light, the laughter before we hit the wall. It was never the same after the quiet came, and we held on to nothing that still carried your name. It was never the same. I still wake up on your side, even when I know you're gone. Your cup is in the kitchen sink. I don't wash it, just move on. Your jacket's on the chair again. I swear I meant to put it away, but it feels like if I touch it, you'll disappear for real this time. I still miss you. We almost made it. There's a crack in the kitchen tile from when we dropped that glass. You said we'd fix it someday. I guess some things don't last. Your number's still in my phone, I know it by heart anyway. Sometimes I start to call you, and I just watch it fade. We almost made it. That's the hardest part to hold. Not a clean goodbye, just a story left half told. Ooh, we almost made it, close enough to feel it was real. Now I'm stuck somewhere between letting go and how I still feel. I still drive by your street at night. Don't slow down, just pass. Your window used to glow for me, now it's just dark glass. I tried to change the small things, like leaving lights on less, but every quiet corner here still sounds like what we left. It's not the big things that break me, it's how normal it all felt, like we were already something before it slipped somewhere else. I don't hate you or blame you, I just don't know what to do with all the almost moments that still feel like you. We almost made it, and I don't know how to forget how close we were to something I still haven't found again. Oh, we almost made it, now it's just me here instead, trying to make a life out of words we never said. I still keep my phone on loud, even late at night, just in case you change your mind and try me one more time. Your name's still in my favorites, I haven't moved it yet. Feels wrong to push it down, like something I should forget. You don't call anymore like you used to before, when nothing felt too late and we talked through the night. You don't call anymore, now I stare at the screen like it might light up if I just wait long enough. I passed that little store where you'd always stop for snacks. I still reach for two things, then put one of them back. I hear my phone vibrate, but it's never you, just small empty messages that I don't want to read through. I tell myself you're busy, or maybe lost track of time, but deep down I know better. You just don't try. I don't even need a reason or something to make it right. I think I just needed to hear you cared enough to call. You don't call anymore, and I walked past your place tonight. The lights were on inside. For a second I forgot I don't belong in that life. I used to have a key, now I just stand outside, thinking how it felt back then, when I could just walk in no time. You don't feel like home anymore, not the way you did before. There's a distance in your voice I can't ignore. You don't feel like home anymore, and I don't know when it changed, but something warm turned unfamiliar, and nothing feels the same. We still talk sometimes, but it's careful now, it's slow, like we're both avoiding what we already know. I notice little things, like how you say my name. It sounds a bit more distant, like it doesn't land the same. It's not that I don't know you, or that I don't care. It's just the way it feels now, like I'm not really there. I miss the way it used to be, easy, safe and close. Now I'm just someone you know, not someone you hold. You don't feel like home anymore, not the way you did before. There's a distance in your voice I can't ignore. You don't feel like home anymore, and I don't know when it changed, but something warm turned unfamiliar, and nothing feels the same. You don't feel like home anymore. Reach for you in my mind, but you're not where you used to be. The room feels smaller somehow, and your voice is just a memory. Trace the lines we drew in sand, they're washed away by time. I thought we'd always find a way, but I was wrong this time. You feel so far now, even when you're close in thought, like a light behind a window that I can't reach or touch. You feel so far now, in every quiet space. I keep expecting you to be here, but you're gone without a trace. I see your cup on the counter, I don't put it away. It's like a small proof you were here, but never meant to stay. I hear your laughter in a song then it fades, and I feel it all alone. I don't call you, you don't call me. We're both too far to try, but the hardest part of all is knowing the reason why. I wanted us to stay close, but life pulled us apart, and now the distance lives inside, quiet in my heart. You feel so far now, even when I close my eyes. I can't hold you, can't reach you, no matter how hard I try. You feel so far now, like a dream I can't reclaim. I keep moving forward slowly, but it still feels the same. I came home that night, the door closed too quiet, your side of the bed empty. I didn't know what to write. Your jacket was still hanging, the keys on the table too. I called your name softly, but no one answered me, not you. You left without a word, and I'm still trying to find the meaning in the silence, the pieces you left behind. You left without a word, and it echoes in my chest, a quiet kind of heartbreak that never lets me rest. I passed by the cafe where we used to meet. You laugh in my memory, the air tastes bittersweet. I scroll through old messages, looking for a sign, something that could explain why you drew that line. I don't blame you, not really. I just wish I knew why. Some exits are sudden, and some hellos never die. You left without a word, but your absence speaks loud, a quiet reminder that love can slip from the proud. You left without a word, and I carry it slow, a shadow of someone I thought I'd always know. You left without a word, and I'm learning to live with questions unspoken, and the silence you give. I still remember your hands, the way they fit in mine. We walked past the old bookstore, talking about nothing in time. You said forever once, like it was ours to keep. I held on to every word, even when it slipped to sleep. You said forever once, and I believed it too. Now I'm learning forever can end before you do. You said forever once, and it echoes in my chest. A quiet reminder of what I can't forget. I passed the corner cafe where we sat for hours. I pretend I don't notice the ghosts among the flowers. Your laughter still lingers in songs I hear by chance, and I almost call you just to hear you laugh. I don't blame you for leaving or the way we fell apart, but forever sounded certain, and it's breaking in my heart. I replay every moment, every word and glance. You said forever once, and I gave you my chance. You said forever once, and I still feel it now. A quiet ache I carry, even though I don't know how. You said forever once, and it stays in my mind. A shadow of something we left behind. I still pass by that old street where the lights used to glow. Your laughter filled the air like I'd never feel alone. I kept your old sweater, even though it doesn't fit. I hold it sometimes to remember how it used to sit. You were my home, and I didn't know it then. The warmth in the quiet, the place I could always mend. You were my home, but I let the moment slip. Now I carry the echoes of your touch on my lips. And I hear our song on the radio, and I almost call, but the phone stays in my hand and nothing comes at all. I walk through empty streets that knew our name so well. Everything reminds me of the stories we could tell. It's not anger anger, not regret, just a soft ache inside, a longing for a place where I could run and hide. You were my home, and I still feel it near. Even though you're gone, I keep you here. You were my home, and I didn't know it then. The warmth in the quiet, the place I could always mend. You were my home, but I let the moment slip. Now I carry the echoes of your touch.